Hello everybody, Happy New Year. Hope you had a good New Year and Christmas, I certainly did. It's now time to look at the vlogs of last year. So welcome to the best of the vlogs of 2023. So, 2023 had a lot of vlogs which were based on museums. In fact, there's more museums being vlogged this year than there was anything else. Castles were beaten for the first time in a while. Well, actually, that's not true. I've done cathedrals and ecclesiastical buildings more than castles in different years. But this year, museums triumphed over castles. A few big hitters this year as well. A compilation coming up with the Kelvin Grove Museum in Glasgow, the National Museum of Flight in East Linton in East Lothian in Scotland, the National Railway Museum in York, and Doctor Who Worlds of Wonder, which was an exhibit in the National Museum of Scotland, which I do have to go back and do a proper vlog for, so that will be coming in the future. But here's a compilation of some of the bits I saw on those places. Just been through some of the Wild Animal Kingdom exhibition bits about wildlife and all the taxidermy, and as I was going through I was feeling more and more uncomfortable. I don't know what it is, but I don't kind of get the taxidermy thing. It's not the most enjoyable part of the museum so far for me.
go. This is the Great Hall. Oh yeah. Of course we replaced them now, haven't they? Look at that. It isn't Thomas, but it's not far off.
I have a frog in my throat.
I have a frog in my throat.
I need a strepsil.
I need a strepsil.
Castles were also important in vlogs in 2023. 2 historic Scotland ones this year, so a little bit less than previous years. Huntly Castle in the northeast of Scotland, and Dunstaffanage in Argyll near Oban. The front's still impressive as well. If you look at the front piece here of the main entrance, and we go up, and up, and up, and up, and up. I'm not sure if any has been repaired or restored, or whether that's all original. I would say some of it's possibly been restored. Quite stunning car front piece. The Archangel St Michael at the top, and then the roundel below, the panel depicting the risen Christ, and then below that more Catholic imagery, including the arms of Christ, flanked by Christ's Passion and Resurrection, which is the square one there. You've then what looks like the coat of arms of James the VI and Anne of Denmark, his queen, and then below that the coat of arms of the Marquis and Marchioness of Huntly. So you've got the situation here. You've got the Lord and the Marquis and Marchioness of Huntly at the bottom. Above them is the King and Queen. Above them is Christ, and above them is the Archangel St Michael. So there's a lot of religious affiliation there, that's been described in that one centerpiece. Don't know whether you can get in there, but they've shut it off from entrance here. The Great Hall. Oh, what a stunning fireplace. It's installed for Henrietta Stewart, the first Marchioness, in around 1600. The top panel, the kind of 3-arched panel, probably has Catholic imagery that the Covenanters chipped off in the 1640s. Then you've got 2 triangular obelisks for the Marquis ancestry. The royal coat of arms for the Union Crowns in the middle. You can tell that the lion and the unicorn. And then an extract from Romans: to they that love God, all things work is to the best. Monogram for Marquis and Marchioness down the bottom, just above the lintel. Then to the left of it is the Gordon Camp family coat of arms, and then the Lennox family coat of arms, and then knights and chainmail supporting the lintel down the bottom. Into the woods we go to a chapel that I know. Founded by Duncan McDougall. It's a small chapel, and it was classed as a family chapel as long as the Campbells were living here, and McDougall's before them, of course. Stonework's quite lovely, actually. Now, of course, a resting place for not just locals, but some of the Campbell family as well. That mausoleum column looks a bit taller than it could have been normally.
Nice secluded. Simple little chapel. And again, why do you need to be ornate? Well, faith is the driver.
2023, of course, was the year of Vlog 100. It was filmed as a 4-day road trip in August 2022, released in May 2023, where I went in 4 days from Elgin Cathedral right down to Caerphilly Castle. So I went through Scotland, England and Wales to do this and revisited 10 sites I'd been to before in the previous 100 vlogs. I also got a chance to go and pick up things I missed in the vlogs previously, like Stirling Heads and Stirling Castle, and getting to go around the walls in York, and going to the Blue Peter Garden in Manchester near Salford and Salford Quays, and then going to the Keep in Cardiff Castle, things I didn't do last time, stupidly or otherwise. I got a chance to redo them. Here's some clips of some of the places I visited on the road trip.
So here we are. I've reached Stirling Castle in about 3.5 hours from Elgin. Interesting drive and journey. I'm not a great fan of the A9 at the moment. I don't know what it is. I find it a bit boring to drive. But I'm in the main courtyard here of all the main exhibits. I'm going to go and find the Stirling Heads on the ceiling, because as I last time filmed the exhibition about them, but I never actually got the actual Stirling Heads on the ceiling, and this is the bit I'm missing out on. But when I was here last time, it was 2017, it was October time. It was on my week off, my birthday week off. Yeah, here is some of what happened on that vlog. So that was embarrassing, doing it 5 years after I last filmed here to find the Stirling Heads. They're in quite plain sight, but I missed them completely because I wasn't looking up, so I looked up this time. This is the first time I've actually been at Killaverick Castle, not in a reenactment capacity, since I did this vlog originally in 2017. February 2017. The original plan for the vlog was to be part of a reenactment thing later in the year, but it happened to be its own standalone thing, which is done very well. It's the most popular vlog that's been created, if I remember correctly. Certainly since 2016, I think it is most popular vlog ever in the 15 years. What's particularly intriguing today is we have some swallows flying rather close proximity in the middle of the field here on the ground. It's like they're hunting for food or something. It's really quite thrilling to see. Have a quick look round, bit walk round, a few more steps, and then I'll see if I can cross the River Nith to get to New Abbey Corn Mill. And then I have to then travel down for my bed and breakfast check-in in York. They're getting so close and they don't care. It's really intriguing how they're doing that. I've never seen anything like that before. They're obviously hunting for bugs and that. But the fact they're so close to the ground is just amazing. I just want to explore something here, because it's possible it may actually be available for people to have a look at. And that's the Blue Peter Garden. I'm sure it's somewhere close to here, because it used to be on the roof of Dock 10, but I understand it has recently been moved to lower down. Let's have a look. Yes. Yes. Let's have a look. Here it is. Quite small considering. It used to be the back of television centre. There we are. There's a fish pond and there is actually a living goldfish in it. Got the Blue Peter ship hiding behind there. Did they bring Petra with them? Or was that something they didn't do? The vegetable patch. The interesting thing is where the garden is. It's actually by the tram station, which is where me and David stopped off to get here. We parked in middle Manchester, stayed in a hotel on Victoria Road, Victoria Street or something, I can't remember exactly where, and then trammed it to Media City for the concert and trammed it back. How times are changing. I have a time limit, it's 2 o'clock. I have an hour to go around the castle because I want to still be back before midnight at home. So yeah, a journey coming up. So I've got till 3 to get through as much as I want. If I get around it quicker, great. If I don't, it'll be another video, another vlog. The keep is the main concern here, but I have paid for a full ticket, so I'll see if we can get a bit more in as well. And then I will go up to Caerphilly, quick shot of Caerphilly and a bit of reminiscence about it, and then up the road, because I'm going to want to go home.
The episode I remember where is in Caerphilly is very sad, because this is the one that you have to wait for 14. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Not surprisingly, Cromwell has come in and destroyed the keep. It was beyond repair after the wars, the civil wars. Okay, up the stairs. Some graffiti on the walls here. Can't pick out any dates. And it's on top of plaster that's, oh no, 1860. It's on plaster that's fell off since, so. The full grounds. least that trebuchet is more or less intact. Could be fired again at any point. Need to find out the basis of that. There's a palatial Victorian palace which I've been through before. Didn't realise how close the Principality Stadium was to the city centre. There's also wee specks of rain as well in the air. That's annoying. We're at the top. There's a bit more to go. No, it's a door. Okay. To the north through the trees. Is Castell. Llandaff Cathedral, the spire you see over there. I don't think, because the weather's closing in, I can see the Red Castle.
It wasn't just historic Scotland castles this year. I visited castles owned by other companies or local castles. The local one was Jedburgh Castle and Jail, ran by the local council as far as I understand, or the local town. And we also have Castell, I think I've said that right, in South Wales, just north of Cardiff. Here's a compilation of my visits to those two sites.
Perched on a hillside on the outskirts of Cardiff and peeping over the tops of dense beech woods, Castell is a remarkable blend of high Victorian Gothic fantasy and solid medieval masonry. For the origin of the castle, we must go back to the turbulent years of the 11th, 12th and 13th centuries when the native Welsh rulers hereabouts were in conflict with the Norman invaders, who sought to conquer and control the lowlands of South East Wales. Early in this period, an earthen moat was constructed. It was later clad in masonry and a stone shell keep raised on its summit. By the middle of the 13th century, the powerful Clare family, as Lords of Glamorgan, controlled much of the area. It was about this time that the first of Castell's three great towers, the Well Tower, was inserted into the shell keep. Two further towers were added to the southern face of the castle, overlooking the Taff Gorge, most probably by Earl Gilbert de Clare, 1263 to 95, who was also responsible for building Caerphilly Castle. But the castle was soon to suffer the ravages of attack and seems to have fallen out of use after the Welsh rebellions of the early 14th century. More than 550 years later, the immensely wealthy 3rd Marquess of Bute, who had inherited a fortune derived from the industrial growth of South Wales, commissioned the eccentric genius William Burgess to recreate a fabulous vision of the Middle Ages and raise a new fortress on the ruinous foundation of the Clare Castle. Patron and architect had already worked together on Cardiff Castle, and in the summer of 1875 work began in earnest at Castell. Burgess died unexpectedly in 1881 and was left his team of assistants and craftsmen to interpret his ideas and complete the fabulous decoration and fitting out of the castle that he so carefully designed using local medieval precedents such as Caerphilly, and restoration projects by the French architect and antiquarian Eugène Voila-le-Duc. Lord Bute died in 1900, and although the family used Castell intermittently, it has become something of an exotic folly. In 1950, the 5th Marquess of Bute placed the site in state care and is now cared for by CADO, the Historic Environment Service of the Welsh Government. An actual drawbridge. And it works, apparently. Lord Bute's bedroom. Bit of water damage though. Should be a shame. That sometimes happens. That's a rather small bath. here we go. Let's get some answers here. If someone was homeless but fit for work in 1850s, do you think that the local parish would give them some money to help them get by? They'd be treated as a vagrant and put in prison? Or they'd put a list of unemployed people and help to find a home? 1850s, I would say it's as a vagrant and put in prison. Yes. What do you think was the minimum age for being in a prison in the 1850s? Newborn babies, 8 years old or 16 years old? Well, I know it's not 16 because there's instances of kids not as young as 9, so I think it's 8. Mothers who imprison babies could keep their babies with them up to 12 months old. Children of any age, some as young as 8 recorded could be imprisoned. It was not until the Children's Act of 1908 that children under 14 years could no longer be sent to prison. Interesting. When Jedburgh Jail was built, do you think the prisoners thought it was hard and a frightening place to be sent? Maybe. Maybe not. Might be better than being on the streets. At the time, prison was not so much thought as the prison itself, more as a place to wait until a sentence of management carried out. So actually might be better living conditions than what they had. And here is the lady. There's an association with this place. Marie, Queen of Scots. Mary, for most English people. She has a house here, which I might visit in another vlog. I don't very much that's what made it, what beheaded her and Fotheringay in 1587, but I suppose that's a representation. Random acts otherwise. She was quite a tall lady. I mean, this is eye height, and she's still slightly taller. So this is obviously a waxwork model of Mary, but she was quite tall. She was about 5'10". And this is me. This is at eye height with me. And as you can see, if I do pre-eye height, I'm actually only seeing her neck. So she was quite a tall lady overall.
Yes, Mary Queen of Scots is a tall lady indeed. And there wasn't just the little exhibit in Jedburgh Castle Jail that included Mary Queen of Scots. There's actually a whole museum, a house, dedicated to her. And since it was in Jedburgh, I decided to go visit that museum. So that's all the vlogs of 2023. Most of them were filmed in 2022. Only one was filmed in 2023, which is the Doctor Who Worlds of Wonder exhibition. Still a lot of fun, still enjoyable, and a few more vlogs were filmed in 2023. I filmed 7 in 2023, and you will see most of them this year, including in vlogging month next month in February. The channel schedule, as you noticed, I'm not got another video out for 2 weeks. Normally it will be every Sunday, and I'll explain more reasons behind the reasons why it's been a 2-week gap between the videos in January in the channel update on the 21st at 4 PM GMT. But did you like the vlogs this year? Leave a comment down below and tell me. Did you not like them? Leave a comment down below. Or just give me a general opinion of the vlogs. Leave a comment down below. I am back with the vlogs, with Newark Castle starting off vlogging month on the 4th of February. And yes, I have a holiday in March. I'm going to Hungary. And hopefully I get enough videos to do a vlogging month in August as well. More details about that will be in the channel update in 2 weeks' time. Thank you guys for watching as always. If you like this video, please like it, share it with the hashtag teamstructor, and if you like the channel as a whole, hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out. General rule, new video every Sunday at 4 PM GMT, which will kick it back in February. I'm on a kind of mini sabbatical at the moment. More will be explained in 2 weeks' time on the channel update. But until then, guys, thank you very much for watching in 2023. Hopefully you continue watching in 2024. But until then, guys, see you in 2 weeks. And do you know what? I'll see you later.